Today we're checking out Acecraft. I saw an ad for this game a few days ago and thought, that sure does look like another game. So let's give it a go and see if it's better than some other Cuphead knockoffs out there. And before we jump in, a quick shout out to GSJJ for sponsoring this video. They recently sent me this awesome LED neon sign of my logo for my office. It was super easy to install and the colors look nice and vibrant, which definitely brings a nice glow to my workspace now. GSJJ offers various different pre-made designs, text signs, or if you want to customize your own design, they got you covered as well. So if you need a sign for your gaming room, special event, business, or anything else, check them out. Link to their page will be down in the description. Anyways, with all that said, let's get to this totally not Cuphead mobile game. We already got the totally not Cuphead knockoff character, I guess, Echo. Hopefully it's an easier tutorial than the Cuphead one, because we all know how difficult that one was. Okay, look, it looks really cool. It controls pretty well, but those definitely look like Angry Birds. Release to use the stunt. Oh, you kind of suck them in, and then you charge them, and you shoot them back out. That was kind of complicated. I don't know if I was doing that right. Oh, I see. Okay, when pressing down, you shoot. When you let go, you do the... Okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of not really... It's kind of different than Cuphead. Quite a bit, actually. So I guess, yeah, you release to switch to a stunt, I guess they call it. And then right now we have the magnet. So then after we charge up, or I guess suck in the parry things. What did that say? I missed it. Oh, what is this rated? Cuphead doesn't have that. Okay, the death... Okay, the animations are 100... I don't know if they're straight up just... what's called, like, traced. I think that's what it's called, when they literally just trace over existing animations and kind of just change up the art slightly. But the death animation certainly reminded me of I can't remember which death animation from Cuphead exactly, but it was very similar. So I read the reviews for this game. There was a lot of people saying it's like pretty moderately heavy on ads or pay to win or pay to play, I guess, because it's free to download, but it either caps you at like playing for a certain while before it forces you to pay money or whatever in-game currency they use. But okay, so we have like it's like a overworld map, kind of Super Mario Bros. 3 kind of thing. TikTok, you've wasted all my time. That even looks like the death screen from Cuphead. So definitely heavily, I guess, even calling this heavily inspired would be probably an understatement. The artwork it's good. Like, the artwork is good. It's certainly better than some other knockoffs we've seen before. But even I'm surprised the birds, they definitely look like Angry Birds. Okay, so choose attachment. Okay, so it's kind of like a roguelite, I guess. I've played other games like this before, like Survive.io or Vampire Survivors. So I guess you get upgrades. You get to choose which one you want, and you can obviously upgrade it further. Let's upgrade something else besides the main cannon. Let's try, I guess there's a thumbs up. Maybe that's like the recommended. So I guess I just have a steady passive, I guess better to say passive. Every couple seconds it shoots out those green missiles. That's kind of good. So far, the game's good. I mean, we haven't really run into like any of the monetized / pay to win stuff, but so far it's pretty good. No complaints here. Controls well. It's fun so far. And I just noticed at the top, so we have waves. Hang on, let me see. Empowers your counter stunt and increases its damage. Let's try that. Oh, it wanted me to use the main cannon, but we're going against the rules. But yeah, it looks good. Controls well. So I don't know if I get penalized if I let them through. Let's try main cannon. I'm going to try letting some of them through. Some of them don't really try to get through. They just stay up there and fight, so I don't know if that matters. It might just be like just defeating all enemies on screen. Restore energy while using ultimate. Okay, let's try that. I'm assuming there's like a cap on how many upgrades I can get. Usually games have like a limit. I guess the meter near the top, you have to kill a certain amount of enemies to move on to the next level. So I guess like if you just avoid them, you just won't progress. So I was wrong. I gotta give this game some credit. It's not exactly just parrying. It's that is a pretty cool, unique kind of mechanic. We'll give it that. Some of the sound effects also sound very similar to Cuphead. I have the audio on my phone turned down pretty low. I can't really hear it too well, but I'm sure I'll boost the audio for the video. But yeah, the whatever it's called, the stunt for the rockets, that's so strong. Like it does so much damage. So it says clear. Did the announcer say bravo? I think I watched a video on YouTube from a couple months ago where I think it said bravo on screen. So I wonder if they changed that because they thought that was a little too similar to Cuphead. I vaguely, I might be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure that I remember in another video that I watched before this, that it said bravo. So I'll have to double check that. If I find it, I'll put it up on screen. You wasted all my time, TikTok. So you get rewards for clearing a level. Cool. I don't know what the... I'm sure the gems are probably another in-game currency that you can use to buy stuff. Okay, new feature, modify. Okay, let's see. So archives. We're just unlocking a couple stuff for clearing the first level, I guess. So modify. What does this do? So it's like a skill tree, it looks like. Okay. So this is very similar to another game I play, Survivor.io. It's like the upgrade thing is pretty much the same. I don't think this is made by the same devs, but it's almost like copy and pasted. So we'll do a couple more levels. Maybe we'll clear the first world. I don't know how long it'll take, but I don't know if the game will even let me do that in one sitting. It might not. But yeah, I definitely have to figure out which weapons are most useful, because I definitely think so far just upgrading the main cannon is the best. It just seems to do the most DPS. I will say though, it's fun. Again, I mean, I guess this video is technically going to be sponsored by the neon sign, but the game itself isn't sponsoring me, but this is kind of fun. Certainly wouldn't say it's as... I mean, we're only on the second level, so I can't say it's super easy. The whole game's going to be super easy. I was going to say it's not as difficult as Cuphead, but it's definitely different. I will give it credit that it at least is a different, like, play style, and all of the artwork's the same. It's definitely not just Enchanted Portals level of copying. And I would say it's already a lot more fun than Enchanted Portals. I don't know how many of you watched my Enchanted Portals video, or my stream and then subsequent video, but that was just, like, not fun. I don't know if it was just the way to control it. It's been over a year since I played it now, but it just, like, wasn't fun. But yeah, definitely getting the, upgrading the main cannon is really good. Like, just look at the health bar deplete in short order. Okay, we're at the shop. We haven't seen this yet. So this actually at least looks different than Pork Rind's Emporium from Cuphead. This is kind of cool. So I guess this is gonna be the loot box of this game. It's here. So archives. Okay, so we have like oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, this is cool. What do they call these? I can't think of the word. Bestiary. That's the word. Bestiary. So I guess we have, and I guess the more that we find or defeat, we can unlock more of these rewards on the bottom. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. That'd be cool if Cuphead had that. There you go. A thing this game has that Cuphead doesn't have. That's kind of cool. Pilots. Okay, so you can unlock different pilots. Okay, so I guess we start with Echo, but we can get different characters. I don't think it shows their names yet until we unlock them. So yeah, it seems like it's five lightning bolts per stage. So we might be able to clear the first world without spending any money, and that'll be probably good for me for today at least. I'm sure it's like you can probably progress, but it's probably on a cooldown. At least that's what it's like for Survivor.io, where it's like you have to wait, I don't know, I can't remember how many minutes to get another lightning bolt, but it lets you, like, without paying, it lets you play a certain amount of times per day. But this is very cool. Like, if you like Galaga, this is like Cuphead Galaga. I also wonder if every world's gonna be themed. It definitely seems like this first world, well, I don't know if you could say it has a theme. I guess we have like the bird theme, but also like cards. So I thought at first it was like the card theme, but then I remembered, yeah, I remembered the bird. So I don't know what okay, now we got rabbits. So I don't know if there's a theme. Maybe it's just like new enemies in every world, but it might not be necessarily a theme. Okay, definitely a lot more stuff on screen now. And they seem to be getting a lot closer too. So I guess the first couple levels are pretty easy, but now it's getting slightly more difficult. Well, we have oh, I thought it was an angry bird. Well, I guess it is an angry bird. But okay, we're actually getting a little bit more challenge now. So we have like a Thanksgiving. Is that a turkey maybe? Maybe it's a turkey. It has like a pilgrim-looking witch hat. Maybe it's not. But there's like 6 levels to the health bar. So quite a lot of health. I mean, we're plowing through the health pretty quickly with the upgrades we have, but I think part of what makes, I mean, most of what we're doing here is just us moving and doing the dodging. I guess that's what makes this different to some Cuphead bosses. I know there are some Cuphead bosses that don't really move around, but we don't really have to move around to hit the boss, at least that boss. I think it'd be nice if the background kind of changed. I don't know if I'll pay attention the next time, but the colors might be different, but I definitely remember seeing that, like, teacup and saucer before. We got carrots that, again, I don't know if they're the same carrot animation. I doubt they're the exact same, but they definitely remind me of the Root Pack boss fight. So I just noticed this, but it does seem like I do have a time limit. So there's on the top left, there is a timer. So I guess, yeah, I can't waste too much time dodging enemies or not killing them fast enough. The parries are so important, especially, like, I feel like I'm so weak now compared to the previous round. I don't know if the enemies just have more health or if it's just because I have less of the buffs and stuff, but definitely not defeating the enemies as fast as I was. It's probably I'm doing less, or the enemies have more health, because that would encourage the player to upgrade their stuff. And I'm almost dead. I just realized I'm pretty low on health here. Okay, I don't know. We're only like on wave 5 out of 15. We're not doing super great. I guess it's a mid-boss. So it is, they are reusing bosses. We definitely fought the grandfather clock already. So I guess they're reusing them as a mid-boss, which is fine. Yeah, I definitely now see why it's important to, get those upgrades to buff the... Oh, that does a lot of damage. I guess, yeah, we have to upgrade our health, our damage. And this is only that mid-boss. I don't think I'm gonna survive to the... nope. Okay. Purchase and let Joey lead you. First purchase rewards. $1.39. Okay, I might try it. I'll do it for the video. Okay, so we get a second chance now, I guess, with the new character. Different weapons. We have like a spread shot. I don't know. We have a different special ability. Okay, my thumb is blocking my view here. Okay. So yeah, we have like a drill special. Okay, select skills. Okay, what is happening? Oh, so I guess maybe... So in the other games, if you kill like a mid-boss, you get, yeah, like a roulette system to give you extra buffs. So it spins a couple times. We'll take it. We'll take it. Drill Assault. Fires 3 penetrating drills for each pink projectile absorbed. Okay, so I guess that's the replacement for the rockets. And I don't know if I mean, the spread shot seems to be doing a lot better, but I don't know if it is better or not. Maybe it's... I don't know. I mean, if it seems to be doing better, it must be, right? And it's nice to cover, I guess, more of the screen, too, without having to move around. You can passively kind of hit enemies on the sides. It's pretty cool. I like that. So I'm assuming, like Vampire Survivors, like Survivor.io, you can kind of combine, or if you get certain upgrades, you can kind of, yeah, Evo. Okay, it's literally the same thing. Okay, so we have both. I guess we just have to get them maxed out to get the extra buff. I think my radius of how close the things have to be to me to the pink things to suck them up, I think it's a lot lower with this character. I'd have to confirm that, but it seems like I have to be closer to suck them in. So I don't know if, I'm assuming the magnet kind of increased that. Those swords seem inspired by Jimmy the Great's sword things from the first phase. You remember? It's a new enemy, so this is like the king. This is only like level 5. Yeah, level 5. So this isn't like the world boss or anything. Out of fuel. Oh, I ran out of time. Oh, I didn't okay. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Well, that was only level 4. Okay, so I think I'd probably have to play this game for a bit more to buff myself up to get strong enough to beat that level. Obviously, I wasn't even strong enough to get through that. So maybe we'll leave it there. If you guys enjoy this, maybe I'll play this again sometime. I don't know. I've never really played a mobile game on, I don't think, either of my channels like this. It's a lot better than I thought. I mean, the reviews, I mean, we haven't played it too much. A lot of the reviews, I think this game has like 3.5 out of 5 right now. A lot of the reviews were saying that it's pretty heavy on monetization and stuff. I mean, I've only played it for like half an hour so far, but I've played games like this before, so maybe I'm used to it, but I don't think it's too bad. For a free game, I guess obviously if you want to pay, you can play it longer. But for a free experience, at least for whatever, the half hour, I had a good time. Again, I gotta give it props. It is, again, heavily inspired by Cuphead. I think this animation is like almost the same as like or very similar at least to the title screen animation. Maybe not the finger snapping, but the character, the shoes, the pants, it all looks very similar. The eyes, it's all very similar. So definitely heavy inspiration from Cuphead. But it was a good game. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. And as always, thank you all so much for stopping by today, and I will see you in a bit.